Hey everyone, it's Evelyn. You're watching Rockstar Rags, and today I'm starting a new series called Rants and Rambles, and that pretty much is self-explanatory on what it's going to be about. Every time I do a video for this series, I will have a topic to just speak my opinion about, and hopefully you'll find it entertaining, and who knows, maybe you'll agree with me, so start a little discussion in the comment section. So, sure hope you enjoy this. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 rules of PDA. The first rule of public displays of affection is be discreet. Oh, goodness. Okay, first and foremost, I just want to put it out there that I am pro PDA. I think it is a great and beautiful thing in which a couple can publicly display affection. No, I'm just kidding. Can publicly acknowledge and exhibit their love for one another. I think that's awesome, but you need to be discreet about it. Don't suck faces in public areas. Like the main problem with public displays of affection is the public part. I feel like that's where people don't know. I don't know if there is a boundary and they just cross it, or if there are no boundaries and people just do whatever they want. So, be discreet. I mean, if people are actually looking at you, I mean, obviously, control yourselves. Like, you can save it for a later time. You don't have to engage in public displays of affection. It's just not necessary. It's not necessary. Be discreet about it. Number 2, don't be clingy. I feel like girls get the bad rap for this, but I have seen with my own vision, guys do it, and I don't know if it's worse, but it's both bad. I mean, it looks desperate, even though it shouldn't be, but yeah, it kind of just screams desperate and, oh, look at me, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend. Oh, you are not a baby monkey. You don't need to cling to your mother. And in this case, it would be your significant other. You don't need to do that. You can contain the limbs. Control your legs, control the arms, just keep them, wear a straight jacket if you have to. Don't be clingy. Don't constantly be pulling them closer. Let them be free, okay? Don't be clingy. Number 3, hand-holding is almost always acceptable. If you feel the urge to display your affection publicly with your significant other, hand-holding is the way to go. You don't have to worry about offending anyone. You don't have to worry about being obscene when children are walking by. You don't have to worry about it, because it's just a friendly thing, you know? And I feel like, does anybody else feel this way? Like the friendship hand-holding is like this, and then the significant other is more interlocked. Is that just me? I've noticed that. Anyway, so, even if you're interlocked, it kind of goes along with the discreet thing. Hand-holding is a very good way to be discreet. It's very subtle. You still get to touch the other person. You get to, touch their hand, You still get to be close to them, but you're not all up on them and all up in their face and wherever else you might be. So, hand-holding is almost always acceptable. I mean, it's acceptable in the mall, it's acceptable in school, it's acceptable in church even. It's acceptable anywhere. Just hold hands. Let's all hold hands, everybody. Number 4, don't be a distraction. I could tell you stories about people distracting me, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't wanna, I don't wanna go there. But I can say this, I know this for a fact, that certain types of public displays of affection are very distracting. This goes along with the discreet thing. If you are discreet about it, chances are you're not going to distract anyone from what they're doing or from what they're paying attention to. So if you're in church, if you're in school, if you're at the movies, if you're I mean, if you're somewhere where other people are trying to pay attention to something, be discreet. I keep going down to that because discreet is key. I mean, it's not that you have to go away in seclusion. You can be out in public, but you need to not do things that are going to draw attention. So just don't draw attention. Don't be a distraction, because it's just not good. It's not good. Number 5, I think this is the most important thing. And I'm just gonna wrap it up with this. Okay, listen. You don't have to show everyone that you're a couple. You don't have to engage in public displays of affection. You don't have to. Just because you have a boyfriend, just because you have a girlfriend, does not mean that you have to suck face in the mall. Doesn't mean you have to hug them every 2 seconds. Doesn't mean you have to interlock arms all the way through school hallways. It doesn't mean you have to do that. It's like, I almost want to take permission away from couples who are constantly trying to, because like, what I feel is that they are trying to display that, oh, I have a significant other, I'm better than you. Okay, maybe that's just me being bitter, but I mean, come on, that's kind of what it looks like, am I right? When you are constantly engaging in those activities, that's kind of what you're saying, right? And I know that's probably not the case. You just want to be close to your significant other, and you want, I mean, it's fine, it's normal. Like I said, I'm pro PDA. I love it. I think it's a beautiful thing. But you don't have to. You don't have to. I always think, like, I don't know where I've seen this, but I've seen it a couple places. It's like online. I've seen like something that says, you know, the best couples are the ones that aren't constantly talking about each other or aren't constantly with each other or saying how much they love each other on public platforms. You can keep some things to yourself. You don't have to do it in front of everyone. Not everyone needs to know. And even if, like, say you're dating someone for like 2 years and people still don't know you're dating, come on, that's kind of cool. You know, you get to keep that bit of mystery, but you know deep inside, like, you can have a private life. Can you believe that? You can have a private life. I don't think that everyone needs to know. Okay, especially like, okay, obviously friends, family, close people to you should know that you're seeing someone. But as far as random people in the mall, random people at school that you don't even know them. You don't care what they think. So why do they need to know? They don't. Not everyone needs to know. Alright, so that's my rant and ramble for today. I don't know if this was more of a rant or a ramble. Tell me down below which one you think it was. I think it was probably more of a rant, but I did kind of, you know. I mean, I just have an issue with it, you know? And like I said, I am pro PDA. I'm all for it. I think it's awesome. Like, especially like holding hands or like playing footsie. I mean, well, that's not really that public. That's another good one. Be discreet. Play footsies under the table. You know? There are just so many ways to control yourself. Like, just be discreet. Be aware of your surroundings. That could have been another one. Be aware of your surroundings, and even if you don't think people are watching, chances are at least one person is glancing your way. So someone's gonna see. So don't suck face in front of crowds of people, and just keep it together, people, okay? I know you're young and in love, but control yourself. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, like it down below. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you share it with your friends because, you know, I want to start a discussion. So tell me what you think down below. Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm completely wrong? I mean, don't like scream it. Don't yell at me, okay? I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I didn't intend to offend anyone, so if I did hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. This is just from my personal experience, what I observed, and how I feel about the issue. And final thoughts, I am all for PDA. I'm all for it. So don't get me wrong, okay? But there's a time and a place and a certain amount of modesty. Be modest about your public displays of affection, because somebody's always watching, and even if they don't want to watch you, it's hard not to watch someone when two people are engaging in whatever activities they may be engaging in public. I mean, some people have no care in the world, so they'll do whatever they want out in public. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, everyone. Mwah. Was that a public display of affection? Hey everyone, it's Evelyn. You're watching Rockstar Rags, in which a couple can publicly acknowledge and exhibit their love for one another. You are not if you feel the urge to just because you have a boyfriend, just this wasn't intended to offend. Be modest about your public displays. Be modest about your public displays. Oh my gosh, I cannot say displays. You don't have, you are not a monkey cub. Monkey cub?